Hello everyone, and welcome to Company of Heroes 3. We're doing something a little bit different. We are streaming this game live, very first time. Company of Heroes 3 has been one of my most eagerly anticipated games since it was announced, basically. And yeah, we're now playing it. Now, Company of Heroes 3, unlike the previous games which covered the Normandy invasions in D-Day of 1944 and went into Operation Market Garden, and in Company of Heroes 2, which was the Eastern Front between 1941 and 1945. Just doing a little bit of microphone tweaks on the fly, make sure everything's kosher. This game, going back to what I was saying though, this game takes place in North Africa and Italy. Anyway, we're going to be playing some single player. Oh, do we start with North Africa? Oh, we're going to start with North Africa. You got to start from the beginning, don't you? You got to start from... North Africa was between 1940 to 1943, with the Americans arriving in the west, invading Morocco, or Algeria, and they pushed through 1942 and 1943, kicking the Nazis and the Italians out in 1943 in a place known as Tunisia. Before moving on to Italy, which was, you had the invasion, Operation Husky, which was the invasion of Sicily in 1943, and then later on they were trying to get through the toe boot of Italy and invaded Anzio. You had the Anzio beachhead established, and it was in Rome was captured the day before D-Day happened and was overshadowed, but that's a little bit further on. So we're going to start with North Africa.
After years of violent struggle against the Italian colonizers, Libya became a battlefield once again in 1940. When Italian forces clashed with the British and their allies. Then in February 1941, the Führer sent one of his favorite commanders, Erwin Rommel, to lead the newly formed Deutsches Afrika Korps. He was to help the Italians defend against the British. That was all. Less than a year later, the British were in retreat, and Rommel was driving the Afrika Korps towards Benghazi, and my home.
This is our chance. Italian troops have the attention of British forces up ahead. Thanks to their efforts, we seem to have arrived unnoticed, but they will not hold on much longer. The British have fought valiantly, but this mistake will cost them the battle. It is time they learn to never take their eyes off Deutsches Afrika Korps. Panzers, with me! Push forward!
Alright, we are in charge of the Afrika Korps in this one, are we? Under the esteemed leadership of Erwin Rommel themselves.
To cover our advance.
Smoke canisters. How does... there we go, now it tells me. Alright, you guys disembark. Disembark. Do we have anyone else? No, that's all we've got.
The British anti-tank gun is a formidable threat. Eliminate.
Oh, come over there. Where's our tank? Over there. Now, the one really cool thing about this game is it does have an active pause. So what that means is we can actually do a tactical queue, in which will enable us to queue up a bunch of orders for our units, and then they will execute it the moment that we hit the unpause button. But we've got literally nothing that we need to do at the moment. Maybe we do need to bring the tank around. Okay, let's just do a tactical pause. I'll show you how this works. Okay, we've got a friendly tank there. So we'll probably want to come around like so. And you attack that. You come around here. attack that. Alright, come over there.
What do you need?
Nope, stay there. One thing I also love about this game already is in the previous games, you actually had to command your units to vault over sandbags and everything. These guys are automatically doing it. I do apologize for the twitchiness. I am very used to using the arrow keys for this game. Well, not this game in particular, but this franchise. For moving around the map. In this game, it's the middle mouse button.
A swift and decisive strike. I would expect nothing less of the Afrika Korps. However, the enemy is sure to send in a counterattack. Be prepared. Return to headquarters and deploy additional troops immediately.
Oh, okay.
We will show the British, the Italian, and even Berlin who is the true authority when it comes to desert warfare. I have studied the enemy lines and detected a weak point where our Italian allies continued to distract the British attacking from the east. We will take them by surprise by storming in and capturing two key locations. The Eastern Trench network, which currently prevents us from pushing northward, and the fuel depot to the northeast, which is sure to prove a vital source of support for our armored forces. We are to flank and entrap the British, then eliminate whatever troops remain before they even think of withdrawing to Benghazi. And once they do attempt a retreat, it will be too late. The Afrika Korps will be waiting for them.
Are they sure it's eastward? Because going by my inner map geography, the British forces were in the east in North Africa. Deploy a panzer grenadier squad? Can do. Destroy a support gun? Can do.
You have problems. Panzer grenadiers have assembled.
Alright.
Incoming. Repair what you can.
Oh, the panzer grenadiers can repair the tanks. That's interesting.
The recovery truck allows us to strengthen our forces by restoring disabled vehicles. I see both a Sturmgeschütz assault gun and a panzer with a flame projector in need of repairs. Either would be greatly useful if restored.
Where's the Stug? Where's the Stug?
We need work and we need lead.
Oh, that is so cool.
Who cares?
I'm so glad they've brought in the AVRE kind of vehicles into this game. That is so cool.
Orders. Panzer grenadiers standing by. Glory awaits, men. Focus, men. Commandant, you need us.
Oh, and we can repair that one too immediately afterwards, so we can just queue that up by doing shift right click.
Now use the recovery vehicle to fully repair our salvage.
Hold on. I want to restore both wrecked vehicles.
Jawohl, Kommandant.
Engines running.
We're going to have...
Our
yeah.
goal is to flank the British and cut off their escape. To achieve that, we must capture two locations. The trenches and the fuel refinery.
It shall be done. Make it quick. Tooled up and moving. The heat is on. We'll fight. We have vehicles available in reserve. Like you had a lucky escape. We need work and we need leave. We're starting repairs on that target.
Restore, repair, salvage rig vehicle. No, that's not what we want. Battlefield repairs.
My crew needs orders. We need work and we need leave. We can fix that. Enemy has us in their sights.
Alright, let's get some more infantry on the go. Alright, that's captured. You guys can come this way. Come over here.
Eager to go. Panzer Grenadiers have been mustered.
Alright, bring them over here. This is a real-time strategy game, yes, Mafushu.
You have something for us?
I believe the overall campaign is also a turn-based strategy, so it's a mixture of both. It's a kind of like Total War, Warhammer in that regards, if you've ever played those games. We're currently playing as the Afrika Korps, or as they call it in the game, the Deutsche Afrika Korps.
Enemy fire is the best. What will it be? Suppressing fire.
Skulls for the skull throne. Is this repaired? It is? Alright, bring this guy up. This guy's still being repaired. Get this to repair this. Push the tanks forwards. Let's just do a little bit of tactical planning here. Let's just move these guys up. Go like that. And then go something like that. You come in behind. And let's unpause. Right. Reverse. Fire the flamethrower. Bring up the infantry. I do love how there's a very much more dynamic damage in this game compared to previous.
Don't you have pioneers for this?
Alright. Oh! Dude, enemy artillery. We're in the enemy artillery zone, I think. Bring the Stug up. Right, bring these guys up. One thing I will comment on is very easy to level up your tank crews in this game. So far, it's normally a lot harder in the previous two. Construct an aid post, which will be right here. So we need to get these guys out of there. And we need you guys to capture that. Meantime, we're probably going to produce some more troops here. Oh, hello. Medical truck sounds pretty good. I don't want a Panzer Pioneer squad. No. And we've got Strafing Run and Stuka Dive Bomb available for us. That is handy. Stay tuned for more next time. Until then, take care.